Hello everyone, Black Rose Duelist here. Now, as the title suggests, Dueling Network is down. If you have not heard yet, Dueling Network, all the artwork is down. Not the whole site, just the artwork. So when you're playing against someone, it's really kind of pointless and hard to do because you're going to have to be really, really confused looking at a ton of blank, no art Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And the common misconception is, I put in the title, Konami took down Dueling Network, because that's what everyone is saying, and that's not actually the truth. It's NAS, Nihon Ad System or something like that. It stands for something, ad system or something. Anyways, Konami was not the one who did this. It was the people who, I think they're the ones who own the Yu-Gi-Oh anime and promote it, the ad system, not Konami themselves, because Konami is just licensed to create and sell the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They don't own Yu-Gi-Oh, these other corporations in like Japan do. And they decided to take down all the art in these Yu-Gi-Oh cards and perhaps even take down DN completely. Right now, I think it's just all the artwork is black, but that's enough to kind of jump ship, because if you're going to play a deck with no artwork, not only is that unpleasing to do, but it's going to be really confusing looking at a ton of black cards. Yes, you can look at the name, but you're going to have to do a lot of work to make sure, and then you're going to get confused because you're going to look at a ton of black cards and be like, okay, wait, this one, that one. It's going to be pretty confusing. So, why do they do this, and why do they do it now? I have no idea. This is the only thing we know right now is what I said before. So, who knows? It could go back to normal. It could be like this forever. Dueling Network could be permanently shut down after this when I make this video. But in the current state of time, all the artwork for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards are black. So, I think this is a bad decision and they need to fix this pronto. Number one, this is practically free advertisement for the Yu-Gi-Oh community and the Yu-Gi-Oh and people who are trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh and watch the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. I guess Konami is the one who gets hurt by this the most, because if anything, these are the people who are already Yu-Gi-Oh fans and want to test out the new product to buy the new product, not the anime fans who are going to watch the anime. But if you think about it, it is kind of hurting their anime base, because if you're a kid who is watching the anime and wants to go out and try these cards online, you're going to go online on Dueling Network and try out these cards and then continue watching the anime if you like it. So I guess in that way it's affecting the anime. But overall, this is just a bad idea. I guess the only reason they're taking it down is because Dueling Network is not created by Konami or the anime owners, NAS. They are just their own little community, and I don't know if they're getting any profit from it. So I guess if anything, they're going to have to make a deal, and maybe they'll have to get a cut from Dueling Network, and their profit from like advertisement and stuff they run on Dueling Network. And then it's also a discussion now, how relevant is Dueling Network, and why not just move to DevPro? Well, there's a lot of issues with DevPro, and I think the issues with DevPro equal the issues of Dueling Network, if not more. I'm not gonna lie, I use both. I only use DevPro for videos because it looks better, and there's replays you can save. But for any other use, and I guess they add new cards relatively faster on DevPro. But besides that, I use Dueling Network for every other time. And that's because on Dueling Network, not being rude to DevPro players, but I tend to find a lot more scrubs and people who have no idea what they're doing and have no idea what they're playing. They're playing like Crystal Beast Monarchs or Fluffle FTK, just like the most random things. And it's not real practice when I'm playing against these random decks. I'm sorry. It's cool that you're playing these random decks, but I want to be playing against the meta if I'm practicing Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess there should maybe be a section for newer players, kind of like maybe Advanced Unrated was for Dueling Network, or any of the other sections on Dueling Network. Also on Dueling Network, it's not automatically simulated like DevPro. You have to think through your plays and know it yourself. Meanwhile, on Dueling Network, everything is simulated, so you can click on anything and anything will be like, do you want to use this effect? Oh, I can use that effect? Okay. target one of the cards. Oh, I have all these cards to select. Which one will I select? Meanwhile, in Dueling Network, you have to figure out which effects you can use now. Can you go into your extra deck right now? Can I go into my graveyard right now? What cards could I search through my deck? On Dev Pro, it tells you everything. So, not saying it makes it less skillful, but it makes it easier for the player and less of a learning experience to get better at your deck. Also, this also kind of annoys me. You can check through like all your cards at any time given without worrying about your opponent doing something. Like, you always have to respond to your opponent and make sure everything is okay and stuff. And Dueling Network, you don't have to do that. You can just roam free. And I guess that's kind of a negative thing because you're open to cheaters, but that's when you call an admin, which I guess that system is kind of bad, huh? But I'm more or less talking about when you have a maxi in your hand. Every 2 seconds it asks you if you want to use your maxi. Not only is that annoying and time wasting, but your opponent knows you have something in your hand that you can chain. So it's either going to be a maxi, a Effect Veiler, or Yuki Usagi. Sorry, whatever its new name is. I even knew it came out like a year ago now, but you know what I'm saying. So you have all these cards in your hand, or just one card you can chain. It's making the whole duel drag out a ton, and your opponent now knows you have something in your hand that you can chain. So it's kind of one of those things that it's like, okay. So I understand why people are mad. I'm mad because when I test meta, I go in Dueling Network. When I test fun things, I go in Dev Pro. So we're just going to have to see. Who knows, maybe Dev Pro will get attacked next. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope this cleared up some of the things. Verdict, I guess. This isn't KONAMI. This is NAS, Nihon ad system, or whatever I said. The people who like run the anime and like all advertise and that stuff. So don't blame KONAMI for this. So yeah, thank you for watching. For more Yu-Gi-Oh news, and I guess I'll update this if anything new happens. Subscribe to Black Rose Duelist. Goodbye.